Welcome, Capricorn, to your monthly reading for January 2018, dealing with your love life. So, happy new year to you, and I do hope that is a great one. So, we're going to see how the energies may flow for you this month. This is just Capricorn in love. They are general, so if you would like a private or personal reading, you can go to the website, Psychicloveheals.com, to schedule something for you. Alright, so this is just Capricorn for January 2018. 10 cards out the cross spread for Capricorn. 10 card cross spread for Capricorn for January 2018. Okay. Okay. So the theme, we do have the Six of Wands in reverse. So it seems to me like there is some disappointment with you and another person right now. It's like you want that attention from them. You want affection from a person that's not giving it to you. So I feel like you may be having some, the confidence may not be at the best at this time, I feel, for some of you. And you could be going through a divorce or separation, feeling maybe brokenhearted because you are moving on from someone, moving out. The home may not be how you want it to. It's not stable because you two are separated. Those are some issues there with the Ten of Pentacles in reverse. Now, you do have the Five of Swords here at the base of everything. So a lot of you may have come from December holding a lot of things in, and there's some conflict going on with you and someone else, and you're very angry and hostile. So a lot of harsh words being said, a lot of tension, gossip, things, social media going on. It's like you're letting things loose. So be careful with that. So we do have the Four of Swords in the recent past. So again, that holding things in as you move into the new year. And I feel like it's kind of letting things out. This is a card of communication as well, but still maybe talking to yourself a bit, thinking about certain things, but things are heavy and on your mind. So you are resting and reflecting about certain things. And the King of Swords is here. And I feel like this is an Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini, but this is still communicating or saying what you feel, being emotionally detached. And when it's coming through like that, it's very tense, I feel. It's almost like this in a way, because this king right here, it says a lot of different things, and it can come through as a manipulative, but I feel it's not really that. It's just that you have a lot of things that have happened to you maybe in the past, and you're not really feeling like you want to tolerate someone else anymore. So this is kind of making a decision to either move on or state your case, I feel, for some of you out there. And you do see the energies of kind of petty arguments, the squabbles, and issues with moving forward with another person because they're not wanting to move forward with you. They've moved away. It could be someone else that was involved in a marriage or relationship, and it brought you to a complete halt. So that's what I get a sense of. It could have been with a Cancer for some of you out there. And the Three of Swords is in reverse, and this is your energy. You're healing from something that has happened. You're healing from issues that continue to linger on and on and on, and it feels like you may not be in control of your situation when you actually are. Again, that's a feeling that you may be having. So the Three of Swords is in reverse. You're healing from some heartbreak, I feel, and how others are seeing you. You're moving on from someone, a situation, a pattern of thinking that you don't need to hold on to. So try to get rid of that, I feel. This is how your partner, someone that you were dealing with, or friends or family may be seeing you. Now, your partner is kind of coming through, maybe single. Maybe they've moved on from you. They're exploring their options, and I feel like that's the conflict that's actually happening, where you're doing the same thing, or you're being forced to, with the Seven of Cups being there. And the outcome is justice in reverse. And this is like a warning for me, as I'm giving readings out to you, as to watch this energy, because if you're coming through and you're being verbally volatile, that's not building up that good karma. It's not building up good things for you. Yeah, we have things that we have to say. We're going to lash out. That's always your choice to do that. But if we are to kind of just go off the tether, lose our sense of composure, then this comes out as justice in reverse, because there is a lot of lies. This king come through very seriously, very logical, and then can come through as very manipulative, controlling, and like a tyrant. So be careful with how that's coming through. So justice is here in reverse, and because of maybe an injustice that happened in the past, that has been happening for a long time, and you're not liking it so much, but you don't have to kind of battle that. That's part of the lesson, I feel, that is here. So you want to come out like this. So it looks pretty clear to me what's happening. Some of you are getting through from someone that has hurt you, I feel. or if you've hurt someone else and they're kind of calling you out on it. It depends on how you respond. I feel like it could be very tense. So clarify the Five of Swords for Capricorn. Clarify the Five of Swords for Capricorn. The Ace of Swords is in reverse. Someone was not telling you the truth, and even if someone was trying to talk to you or to communicate, you were not responding, or you were not ignoring. They were ignoring you. Vice versa, you were ignoring them. I feel like that's very frustrating if someone is not telling you the truth. So you're kind of like, okay, they're not talking to me. I'll start to put everything out there on Jump Street. I start to come off like I don't care, that kind of thing. Retaliation, that sort of sense. Clarify the Ten of Pentacles in reverse for Capricorn. Then you do have the Hermit, so I do feel you're trying to figure out whether or not that relationship or marriage was something for you. And I feel like sometimes that could have been where you moved in with someone, or you two came together too quickly and then things did not work out. That could have been some issues there. Maybe it wasn't really love. Maybe you felt like it was. Maybe it was just built on maybe money, someone there for the money. And I always tell people that, those things, you can't use either thing. You got to have all facets of it to kind of make a relationship work. Just a little bit of everything. That's what I feel. You can't kind of pull someone in just because of that. So it just depends. You got to be careful how people, may use you or not. Try not to have fear, when it comes to that, though. You have to use your intuition. All right. Clarify the Three of Swords in reverse for Capricorn. And then you have the Four of Cups in reverse. So again, one of these other signs had this as well, and it may have been either Cancer or it may have been Virgo. So I feel like they were stuck in holding on to an unhealthy relationship partner or situation, and I feel like they have other opportunities that are there. People that would like to get to know you, but you are still dealing with some heartbreak from the past, and I feel like you couldn't really build a firm relationship, and because you're still holding on to someone else. I feel. Just clarify the Justice in reverse for Capricorn. Clarify Justice in reverse for Capricorn. And the Nine of Pentacles is here. So in that relationship it seems like a very toxic relationship where two partners may have lost themselves in a relationship, either you or the other person, depending on you financially, vice versa, and emotionally as well. And then it was just too much, and then the other person just wanted out. They wanted to be free, and that's some of what has been happening. So I feel like a lot of you are pretty much focusing maybe on being single right now, your space right now, and dealing with whatever situation this is personally to you. All right. So let's see messages for Capricorn for January 2018. January 2018. Unrequited love, and it says there's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. I feel like this new year, a lot of people are having to come to reality about a certain person or situation. It's not working. You're having to move on from it. Be honest with yourself, so you're not having to keep going on with these readings. If you're coming to me for readings and you're looking at these and you're trying to say what things are going to change, a lot of times things are not meant to work out between two people. You can do all that you can do to make something work, but there does require communication, being honest, two people working together. But I feel like a lot of you may know what this is, and I believe Scorpio had this as well. All right. Messages for Capricorn for December. I keep saying December. Because I'm in December doing this. All right. So for January 2018. January 2018. And new love, it says a new person has stirred your romantic feelings, and I feel like this is what this is about. You can run into someone new if you were to let someone go, move on from that particular person or situation, and it does require you to be very real with yourself and what you did tolerate and what you're willing to tolerate right now. So I feel like a lot of you may understand that. So these are predictions and energies that are to come for the month of January. I do hope that the messages did help you out. Tons of love to you, lots of light. tons of healing vibes. And remember, you can go to the website for a private reading if that will help you out with some clarity. Okay, so much love and much light, and happy birthday if your birthday is this month. And I really do hope that you enjoy it, and try your best not to cave in and give into these energies, because they are tense, but you can deal with it. All right, much love.